Welcome back, everybody. It is February 15th. That's right, we are officially over halfway done with February. And it is a run streak day 135. Running up Sherman Hill, or through Sherman Hill. I am running up a hill at the moment. But I've ducked into a little alley because I'm trying to escape the wind. Really windy this morning, way windier than I thought it was going to be. A little underdressed as a result, but that's okay, we'll push through. So it is a little ironic that I'm running through Sherman Hill this morning because we looked at a lot of places to possibly move to up here. They do have a lot of really cool buildings to live in up here. But this morning, I informed our landlord that we are going to upgrade to the bigger one bedroom that's newly renovated on the first floor with the patio as well. So we're upgrading our living space. That's kind of like our anniversary present to ourselves. Also, we're gonna be going out to eat here after my run for lunch. And then I gotta work to pay for that new, more expensive apartment. But we're happy to be staying downtown. Sherman Hill's great. It's actually a lot of great neighborhoods in Des Moines to live in or to move to. But we're very happy downtown. I have access to all the running and cycling trails. We're right on the river. There's just a lot that we love about downtown, and that's why we decided to stay there for at least another year. Made it back to the Woodland Cemetery. And yeah, so the restaurant that we're going to is one that Inga found online. It's right up the street from our place, within walking distance even. And I don't remember what it's called. I have an idea, but I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm not gonna guess. But it's a Vietnamese restaurant, and they have a really good vegetarian vegan menu. So there should be a lot of different things that we can eat there, which is nice to have lots of options. So really looking forward to that. I will get some footage while we're at the restaurant, show you guys what we end up eating. So this is an interesting grave here. I've never noticed it before, but I saw the cannons on the side. It looks like there's cannons on 3 sides of it, and then the flag in the front. And it's the former governor of New Hampshire, born in New Hampshire, September 29th, 1818, died in Des Moines, September 13th, 1876. Pretty crazy. So getting back to the new apartment, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit why we decided to step up to a bigger one with a higher price. We actually really like the apartment that we're in. It's small, but it's comfortable, and it's really cheap. We're only paying $700 a month. However, the one that we're going to upgrade to, like I mentioned, is fully remodeled. So it's gonna have all new kitchen appliances, including a dishwasher, which we do not have at the moment. And we haven't had for a couple years, because when we lived downtown Boise, we didn't have a dishwasher either. We used to live in a duplex on the outskirts of Boise, and that was a couple years ago. That was the last time we had a dishwasher. So it'll be nice to have that again. Not to mention it'll have a nice new stove and oven, full-size fridge and freezer, lots of counter space. We have very limited counter space in the apartment now, which makes like doing grocery hauls and stuff kind of a pain. Also cooking videos I've managed, as you saw throughout the vlog streak, but having a nice big kitchen is really gonna help. I'm gonna do probably a lot more cooking videos, to be honest. So stay tuned for that, I guess. All right, well, I found a place ducked behind this tomb where the wind isn't actually blowing in my face. So I figured this would be a good place to stop and talk about last night's running movie. So night 2 of the 7-day running movie marathon, and we randomly selected the movie Tracktown from our list. Now, Tracktown is a reference to Eugene, Oregon, which is about 3.5 hours south of Portland, where I spent the first 30 years of my life. So I'm pretty familiar with Eugene. I've been there several times. It's where the University of Oregon is, and it's where they hold a lot of Olympic qualifying rounds for the Olympics every year, basically. Track and field stuff. Very famous track and field town due to Prefontaine and the, what's it called? Phil Knight and creating Nike and stuff like that. Kind of goes along with Eugene as well. So Tracktown, the movie, though, it's about a young college student who's trying to qualify for the Olympics, and she wants to be the best runner possible. She's obsessed with it. She sleeps in an elevation tent which simulates being at higher elevation and yada yada yada. She's just obsessed with being the best, basically. Outside of like doing performance enhancing drugs, she does pretty much anything that she can think of that would give her an edge on the track. Now she ends up kind of deviating away from running a little bit throughout the story, and kind of finds a boy that she's interested in and focuses on him a little bit, but ultimately gets back into to running and stuff like that. The story was okay. It was fun because it was filmed in Eugene, so it was fun to see some of the Oregon scenery and stuff like that. We haven't been in Oregon for what, like a year now, or almost a year at this point, since the last time we were in Oregon. So I do miss the mountains a little bit and miss all the greenery and stuff of Oregon. But the story was a little odd. The character was a little odd. It wasn't very, you know, kind of like edge of your seat type of movie or anything like that. It was a very slow, kind of dramatic, very indie film feeling movie, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. If you just want to wind down and watch a movie and go to bed or something, it was good for that. Rating wise, I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 stars. Well, no, you know what, I gotta change that. I can't say that this movie was better than Brittany Runs a Marathon, so I'm gonna go ahead and match it. 2.5 out of 5 stars. I feel like I'm being really harsh on these running movies, whereas like on the Bruce Willis movies, I was giving them much higher ratings and stuff like that. I don't know why. Maybe I just had higher expectations for some of these running movies. We'll see. We still have some really good ones on the list, though, that I'm sure will be higher rated. But this one, a 2016 movie, independent film. Is it worth watching? Yeah, if you got nothing else to watch and you want a running movie about like track and field running, go check it out. It's okay. I will say the road going through the cemetery, it feels like I'm running on rubber. The road is so deteriorated and so soft from this last winter that it just, my feet just sink into it like it's mud or rubber or something like that. It's really weird. I guess they're gonna have to repave this whole thing or something. It's in really bad shape. Okay, all done with the run. Today's run ended up being, well, officially 5.25 miles. However, I will say when I first started, I lost about, I think it was a little bit under half a mile. I accidentally saved at a crosswalk. Same thing that always happens to me. And I'm not really gonna count that because it was like less than half a mile. It was probably like a little bit over 1/4 of a mile. Not enough that I'm worried about it. Usually if it's like half a mile or over, I will tack it on to whatever my run was so I can know my true distance. But I'm just gonna say 5.25 miles today, whatever. We lost a little bit, that's fine. Pace today, 8 minutes, 48 seconds. So pretty slow, actually, kept it pretty slow, but that's all right. Maybe we'll do a longer, faster run tomorrow. I should have a little bit more time. I'm a little pressed on time now because I still have to, you know, get dressed and get ready for my day and then go out to eat. And we also got to stop by the bank and do a couple other things before I go to work this afternoon. So had to kind of keep the run short today. Either way, pretty nice out. The wind was still kind of a beast throughout the run, so That was a little bit unexpected. I guess I should have paid more attention to the forecast this morning. I just saw that it was 30 degrees outside and figured, oh, I'm fine. But it was probably with the wind chill more like, I don't know, 15 to 20, something like that, degrees Fahrenheit. Either way, good run, good day. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Or I guess if you're watching this, it's probably Thursday, since I always put them out the next day. But either way, I'm gonna go upstairs, get ready. We'll see you guys at the restaurant. All right, we're gonna try the stuffed tofu here. Wow, it's incredible.
Is it eggplant?
Mm-mm. Well, there might be a little bit in there, but it's not like the main thing. It's hard to describe it. It's really good. All right, so we're done with our lunch here at Adong Vietnamese Restaurant. It was incredible. Probably even better than that the Thai restaurant we went to, what was it, last month or whatever. This place had a full menu that we can choose from. So the waitress confirmed that the vegetarian menu was all vegan. So you basically have whatever you want off of there, which is always nice for a couple like us. And we ended up getting the stuffed tofu, which was like mind-blowing. I mean, I'm gonna have to come back here just for that. The spring rolls were good. We got both the steamed and the fresh ones, both of which were really good. The plum sauce that came with the steamed ones was awesome. And then the vermicelli noodles with the vegetables that Inga ordered, I forget the name of the dish, but I'll put it on the screen here, was really, really good and really, really fresh. And yeah, just tasted amazing. Can't really say enough about this place. Either way, I can go on and on, but I gotta get going. We gotta get to work and yeah, get on with the day basically. We'll catch you guys later.